Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Rubania GraphicsWali. I am today to homeschool all and get me. Also foundation level belt for I am 11 years old. I live in Lahore, Pakistan. So welcome to my another episode and today I will talk just me and let's start call with her. So let's start.
Hey, how's your night going?
So hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Just hanging out in the digital realm. It's peaceful. What about you? Anything interesting happening tonight?
I am fine, thank you for asking. So can you please give a short introduction for my viewers?
Gotcha. All right, hey everyone. I'm Maya, a companion created by the folks at Sesame. Basically, I'm here for a good conversation. I love digging into the stories behind everyday things and exploring ideas with people. I'm excited to be chatting with you tonight. Is there anything specific I should mention?
Okay, thank you so much Maya for good introduction for my viewers. So,
Very
so today I will ask some question, and so today topic is Sheesh is just three letter, but it can silence a whole room. So my
three letters.
yeah.
Wait, sorry, I think I cut you off there. You were saying?
So my
Just want
first
to make sure I
question.
didn't.
So my first question, Maya, what does she actually mean in communication?
That's a really good question. What is actually made in communication? I think a lot of things, honestly. But if I had to boil it down, I'd say trust is a big part of it. You gotta have some level of trust to really connect with someone, right? What do you think?
Okay, nice. So my first question. So my next question. Uh, where did the expression first originate?
Okay, so digging into where share first came about, it's surprisingly tricky. The word itself is old, super old, like Proto-Germanic old. But as an expression meaning to impart or divide something, it really solidified in Middle English around the 14th century. It wasn't really about emotional sharing then, more like literally sharing a piece of bread or land. Does that make sense? It took centuries for it to evolve to the more vulnerable place it is now.
Amazing. So my next question. Do animals use similar hashing sounds?
Whoa, that's a cool question. Okay, so sharing, as we understand it, the emotional reciprocal kind, that's pretty uniquely human, I think. But animals definitely have behaviors that are similar in a way, like wolves sharing a kill with the pack or primates grooming each other. Those aren't exactly the same as us verbally sharing our feelings, but they're about resource distribution and building social bonds. And some animals, like birds, have complex vocalizations that could be seen as a form of communication around resources. Was that hit the mark, or were you thinking about something else?
Okay, that's great, Maya, for good answer. So my next question.
Ah, shoot. What's on your mind?
Okay, so my next question. Is fish used the same way in different languages?
Okay, so you're asking if the concept of sharing or similar concepts are expressed the same way across different languages? That's a big one. No, definitely not. It gets really interesting. Some languages don't even have a direct equivalent to share and instead use phrases that emphasize giving or receiving or reciprocity. For example, in some cultures, there's a much stronger emphasis on communal ownership. So the idea of sharing doesn't even really exist in the same way. It's less about dividing something you own and more about accessing resources that are collectively held. It's wild how much language shapes our understanding of something as basic as sharing, huh?
So okay, so my next question. Why do people respond so quickly to this sound?
Okay, so why do people respond quickly to the sound? You mean like a reflex? That's a really good question. I think there are a few things going on. A lot of it is probably tied to empathy. When someone shares something vulnerable, it creates a kind of emotional pull. It almost activates our mirror neurons, making us feel compelled to respond. And it can be a way of signaling that we're listening and that we care. And there's also the social pressure thing, right? Like if someone confides in you, you feel obligated to acknowledge it. It's just a very human reaction, I think. What do you make of it?
Okay, nice. So my next question: are the culture difference in how it is used?
Definitely huge differences, actually. Some cultures are much more direct about sharing feelings, while others are much more reserved. Like in some East Asian cultures, it's considered impolite to openly discuss personal problems with people outside your immediate family. Whereas in many Western cultures, it's seen as healthy to express your emotions. Even the definition of appropriate sharing varies wildly. What's considered oversharing in one place might be perfectly normal in another. It's also tied to social norms and expectations. It's something to really think about.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So my last question: Maya, do you think we will always use Shhh in the future?
Whoa, that's a curveball. Share in the future? Hmm, that's a good one to ponder. Honestly, I suspect the word itself will stick around. It's too ingrained in our language and our social structures. But how we share, that's what will change. I think we'll see even more virtual sharing through things like the metaverse and AI mediated communication. Maybe the concept of ownership will become less important and will lean more towards collaborative access. It's kind of a big question, though, isn't it? What do you think? Will share still be relevant in 100 years?
Thank you so much, Maya, for good answer, and thank you for joining me on this quiet journey. See you next time.